Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, superstars. Woo, woo. Good morning. Hey. Oh my God. Hey, Tracy. Good morning, good morning. Hey, superstars. Hey, Everett. What is up? What is up? How y'all doing? Y'all, real quick, go ahead and share this live, okay? Because it is time for your daily dose of destiny. Woo woo. How y'all doing? Good morning. What are y'all doing this morning? Are y'all on y'all way to work? Like, let's get it cracking, okay? So, first of all, somebody say, hey, Everett, how are you doing? Oh, I love the hearts. Thank you. Somebody say, I am becoming my greatest self, okay? I am becoming my greatest self. And don't forget our affirmation of the week. Are you all still saying that? All that I need is within me now. All that I need is within me now. Okay, that's so good to hear. Everett doing well. Good morning. Great and exceptional. Oh, okay. Michael Bennett. Good morning. Oh, thanks. Girl, how are you doing? You want to join me in the live? You want to hit him with a little daily dose? Real quick, wait, before we get into that, y'all, I just wanted to say, we are 25 days away from 2024. Can y'all believe it? Like, this year is like done. But that's the other thing though, like, it's not done yet. Like, we still, I know everybody is geared up for like 2024 and New Year and everything, this and the third, but y'all, we still got like 25 days to make some stuff shake, okay? Like, God is still moving now. Like, he's still like, come on, wait a minute, I still got stuff I want to do before the 31st, okay? So let's not forget that part. Like, I want us to really focus on, you know, remembering how God can still move this year, y'all. Still, like, with all of the talk of recession and just all of the nothingness that's going on, like, we still can remember that, like, things can change like that. Manifest fruition. How are you doing? All we need is within us. Oh, thank you for, look at you dropping the comments. Woo woo. Thank you, y'all. And so I don't know if you remember last week we talked about the new rules, right? And just gearing up for like creating our new narrative for 2024. So I got 2 new rules I want to share with you all. If I can find my journal, we can go over the other ones, but the 2 new ones that I have is in my journal. So are y'all following along? Are y'all creating y'all rules? Are you all like understanding and getting excited about the fact that you can create, like, you can create your reality if you get focused and intentional about it? Like, it's amazing. All right, so the 2 new rules that came to me like over the past few days. I've been just, as downloads come in, I write it down. So keep your journal with you, right? So one of the new rules is, none of these things move me. Okay? None of these things move me. So that means that in the heat of the moment, in the chaos, in the storm, in the battle, in the middle of, like, you know, whatever. Hey, Aisha, good morning. Just in the thick of it, whatever it is for you, in the thick of it, you can just stop and say, none of these things move me, right? None of these things move me. And I already have kind of been doing this, like, when I get overwhelmed, I've been saying stuff like, calmness is power, peace be still, and for this works really for me. On the day, I'll share with you guys a little quick story. On the day when I was supposed to be taking my Georgia real estate exam, I'm getting ready to tell you how this worked. You guys, share this live with about 2 or 3 people, letting them know, hey, like, the gems is dropping. No, but seriously. So it was on the morning when I was supposed to take my Georgia real estate exam. And so y'all know, if you ever heard, it's hard, right? It's really super hard. And so, hey, boo. And so I was studying, it's already a whole lot of anxiety just around it, and just, no, it's tough, y'all. It's really tough. And so I'm like, okay, I can do it. I passed my final. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's got this. And so I get to the exam and I'm standing in line. I go to like sign up and she's like, let me see your ID. And I reach in my purse for my ID and it's not there. I don't have it. And so I got dropped off, right? Like my husband had dropped me off on his way to work. So here I am at the testing center getting ready to take my Georgia real estate exam for the very first time. And I don't have no ID and no way to get home. So I was like, what in the world? Like, can you just imagine? Like, I'm just trying to set the stage for the day. That was the morning. That was my morning. And so I'm like, oh, Lord. So I'm calling, and he's like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, we at work. Kids at school. Like, what? What? So I was like, okay, I got to call an Uber and get back home. So I call the Uber, and so he gets there, and I'm like, okay, this is the situation. I need you to get me home and bring me right back. Like, can we rush and do it? Because the lady was like, I'll give you like 30 minutes. She was like, she literally gave me like a window. She was like, you ain't gonna have all day for this, girl. You ain't got, you gonna have like 30 minutes and you need to be back. So she said, girl, I would be stressed. Right. So I was. So I'm in the Uber ride in the back seat. And so the dude is like, you gotta do all that? He was like, yeah, I mean, we could do it. So I'm like, oh my God. I was like, is the door locked? I'm like calling my husband back like, oh my God, I don't have the key. Is it this, is it that? And he was like, it's unlocked. So I'm like, oh Lord, what in the world? So the Uber driver was like, are you sure you want to take the exam today? He was like, girl, you sound stressed. He was like, if I was you, I would just reschedule it. He was like, cause I mean, it's just too much. It's just too much. And I was just like, no. I was like, calmness is power. I was like, calmness is power. Right thought is mastery. Peace be still. Calmness is power. Peace be still. I just was in the backseat of the Uber. And I was like, calmness is power. Peace be still. We got this. Like, do. Because, the day that I was scheduled to take my exam, it was very significant for me because it was my father's birthday. Like, my real dad in real life that passed away, that was not really in my life ever. And then, like, and I don't know if you guys saw my post where I was talking about how it's a whole nother story about the daddy. But anyway, it was on his birthday. So I'm like in the car, like I cannot reschedule it. Like I have to do this today. I've been waiting. I'm not, all of the anxiety was already building up. What am I going to tell everybody? What in the world? Like this got to still happen. So I'm just like, calmness is power, calmness is power, calmness is power. So I took a couple of deep breaths, you know what I'm saying? I think I probably started speaking in tongue back there. Like the dude just was like, so we get home, I find my passport. Mind you all, I still to this day have not found my ID. Like to this day, I still have not found the license that I lost on that morning. So you see how all these little things, like all these little intricacies and like little like trinkets that I can like add into the story about this huge obstacle challenging day, right? But if we start to look at these challenges and these struggles, like, okay, this is gonna be part of the story. How do I want to tell it? You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, I want to be able to be like, yeah, I pushed through that shit. And I will be telling people about this story with this driver who's looking at me like I'm about to lose my mind and how I got it all together. You know what I'm saying? Right there in the backseat of that Uber. And so, that's why when I'm telling you guys these things, it's literally from my own experience and how I'm like, oh shoot, it really, I was able to stay calm. And guess what? We went back to the exam. I got my passport. I signed up. I signed in. I took the exam. I passed it on the first try. Whoop, whoop. With all of that stress, with all of that hanging on my head, with like all of that was happening. All that happened literally like 20 minutes before probably one of the biggest exams of my life. And I passed it on the first try. Why? Because I tapped in. Because that's the type of power that we have. That is nobody, nothing but God. Who? How? What human being would have that type of strength? You heard what the Uber driver said. You heard what Aisha just said in the comments. I would be stressed. Drop a 1 right now if you would have just caught the Uber and stayed home. If you would have just been like, I'm going to reschedule. This is a sign. This is right. How we do this? How many times we do this to ourselves? Oh, this is a sign. I'm not supposed to take it today. I can't do it. No. Got to push through. Got to push through. So that's all based. That's where that new rule came from. None of these things move me. Okay. Now, if you just say that in the middle of whatever you got going on, I guarantee you it will change. Come back and leave a comment and let me know when it happens too. All right. And so the second rule is you got to grow through what you go through. Now, I'm sure we probably have all heard that one before, but it's really time to focus on that one in 2024 and understand that when we are going through these challenges and these, obstacles and the good times too, we're growing. And everything is presented to us for us to grow through what we are going through. So keeping that at the forefront of our minds, I think, is going to be very key for, like I said, next level and leveling up. All right. Next, oh my gosh, y'all. I told y'all yesterday about the audiobook for The Game of Life and how to play it. Like, oh man, I'm just... Did anybody go back and read that audiobook? Drop a comment and don't forget to share this live. Share the book. Share. I will be... hold on one second. I'm getting ahead of myself. But the audiobook, The Game of Life and How to Play It. OMG. Like, I am like halfway through it. I found the audiobook on YouTube. It's like 2.5 hours long. I'm like an hour through it, right? So go check that book out. It's really, really mind-blowing about just how much power our words are, how it talks about the subconscious and even the super subconscious. There's like 3 different ones. There's like our mental state that we're in right now, like talking and you're listening. And then there's like the subconscious, but then there's like the super subconscious or something they call it, like the supercharged conscious. Like, it's deep, y'all. But if we can tap in and then figure out how to like use it, work with it, that is when magic happens. And so that's where I am in my life. And y'all know I'm always on here sharing with y'all what I got going on. And so I am just really enjoying the space that I'm in of learning about these new ways to be consistent and get organized. Today is going to be a day of just like cleaning and just getting structured and just getting ready for like these next 25 days because transformation is happening already. And you guys, have y'all seen that we have our new broadcast channel? Check it out. I will be in there dropping like daily little tidbits, affirmations, all kinds of like wonderful positive music, you know what I'm saying, that you can tune into, and just all kind of like exclusive behind the scenes. Just, it's gonna be lit. So join the broadcast channel. It's free, and I think it's gonna be super fun. Like, I got some really good activities planned. We're gonna do some fun stuff in there. We're gonna have some giveaways, some cash giveaways. Girl, we finna be losing. I'm finna be giving away some tea, because I don't know if y'all have seen, but that tea work. So I'll be sharing samples in there. Just all kind of amazing things going on in the broadcast channel. So check that out. And speaking of the tea, because I just ordered me some this morning. Shout out to Miss Nene, the lady that owns Miss Harmony's Daycare, the owner of Harmony's Daycare. She got her some tea. So we all is just finna be on this fitness challenge, y'all. Just trying to look right. So join me, y'all. Let me know, like, who really is like sick and tired of the way that, you know, their body looks and feels. Like, I just don't feel sluggish anymore. And then, you know, just seeing the weight fall off, it encourages you even more. So I want you guys to comment the word now or send me a DM. What's up, coach? Good morning, good morning, good morning to my coach in the building. Listen, guys. Hey, shout out to Coach Blaza is in the building. Good morning. So I was just wrapping it up, y'all. Please join my broadcast channel. It's totally free. I'm going to be bringing you behind the scenes content, just all kind of like affirmations. I'm going to be like breaking down. I'm just going to be doing so many like cute little games and just ways for us to like stay encouraged throughout the day, because I know doing the work is hard, right? So if you are looking to improve your life, go ahead, in all areas. Send me a DM. Let's get together. Let's work together. I've opened my calendar back up. I'm doing my one-on-one sessions. And let's get ready for this Mommy 2.0 challenge, girl, because the transformation begins 1/1/2024. I hope you're ready. All right. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Remember, take a deep breath. No matter what, everything always works out for me. It always has, and it always will. I love y'all. See you tomorrow.